This particular amendment has very serious gaps, but I do think it is part of an ongoing process that begins to point to a greater representation and greater rights for Sabah and Sarawak. My concerns, however, politically, is that from the perspective of Peninsular Malaysia, the amendment is seen as an end as opposed to a beginning. We see a situation where many of the core issues involving Sabah and Sarawak have not been mentioned in terms of transparency, the RCIs, the documents and issues over the 20 points. All of these issues are still very much at the elite level. One of the problems with this amendment is that the conversation is very much legalistic and not necessarily in terms of dealing with the substantive issues. The reforms that are ongoing have very little impact on the ground for ordinary people. So for many Sabahans and Sarawakians, this particular constitutional amendment has very limited implication. And so it is now up to the leaders in Sabah and Sarawak and as the discourse of civil society to give more substance to the constitutional amendment through a discussion and to carve out political space about these particular areas. I think that, the amendment talks about the idea of partnership, but I do believe in looking at the political environment, there still remains very serious problems in the nature of partnership. I think many people in Peninsular Malaysia continue to have a lack of understanding and a lack of respect for Sabah and Sarawak. There needs to be more conversations, especially with people in Peninsular Malaysia, about some of the real challenges on the ground and how to transform the relationship in a more meaningful way that also creates new types of partnerships beyond the elite level.